on the question of the 3.5 and 10, which is the numbers that keep going around. We just heard a presentation from the superintendent where he discussed, all of the goals and objectives that have been set for the school system that they've been talked about in the school committee, the district, all of the knowledge they have in-house that have, worked with the community to come up with these intended outcomes for the school district, and they worked backwards to figure out what they actually have to do to get to that. So you start with the goal, and you work your way backwards to what you need to do to deliver the goal. And it feels like this 3.5 and 10, we sort of started with a constraint. We're not starting with what do we want this community to look like? What do we want to be able to do for our schools? We started with, instead of starting with a goal and figuring out what we have to do, we started with constraint and figuring out what we can't.
Okay. Makes sense.
Is there a question?
The question, I guess, it was a statement, but the question is, did that number come from some sort of budgeting exercise, or was that an input to the budgeting exercise?